Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and this update for Pan Those Eyeshadows. Now I have been away for about 2 months, so the progress you will see here is about 2 months worth of progress. However, I haven't been wearing that much makeup during one of those months at least. That being said, we do have some good progress and I think this will be an exciting one. This is also a combined project, so this is Pan Those Eyeshadows and Pan in Everything. So I do have some face products here as well that I'm trying to hit pan on. So this is how it works. I have 2 eyeshadows that I have randomized for my whole collection. I have 2 palettes that I've randomized where I have picked the shade that I want to pan. And then I have 1 single that I just want to use at least 1 time, but I had a goal of 3. We'll see. I just want to get some usage out of my singles because I almost never use them. And then I have 2 face products that I pick myself. So let's go to the eyeshadows, which I have randomized. So the first one comes from this Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018. I got the shade Trimmed, which is a green shade, a dark green shade. And I have had this from the beginning of the year, I think. Yeah, I think so. This has been really hard to work with for me. I really haven't been in a green mood almost at all. However, I have used this on my nails a couple of times, maybe even 3 times, and on my lower lash, and you know, I've been trying to get the usage, you know. So as of the last update, I had used it 15 times. Then I used it twice more on my nails, both of those times, because I really wanted that pan. And this is what it looks like right now. So as you can see, we do have pan. It's a small pan, but a pan nonetheless. So this will finally be rolling out. Finally, 17 uses on a shimmer, and at least 3 of those were on my nails. That's pretty crazy. It shouldn't be that hard to hit pan on a shimmer. Just saying. Then we come to the next shade, which is Vintage, and that comes from my Tarte Pro palette. It's a white matte, and I think it was practically new when I rolled it in. I have used it 19 times, and this is what it looks like right now. So I don't have a pan yet, but I do have a decent dip, so I really hope I can hit pan on this until the next update. I am using it every single day right now. I use it underneath my brow bone to just lighten up a little bit. And I used to think this had pretty good coverage to be a white. I don't know what I think. Like sometimes I feel like it has good pigmentation, and other times I feel like it does nothing for me. But I do like having a white in my collection. I don't have too many of those, and I enjoy working on it. So this is staying in, 19 uses. It's pretty much for me, and I didn't really use it the first month that much, but this month I have been, you know, picking up my usage overall, doing my makeup a lot. So yeah, that's where most of those uses come from. Then we have 2 palettes which were randomized, where I got to pick the shade, and I chose number 2 in this Ciate London 9-piece palette. I chose the shade Blush, which is like this orangey, like it has gold spicks in it, and yeah, anyway, I'm just going to show you how it looks, and it looks completely the same because I haven't used it at all. This is very similar to my Level Up palette, 1 shade in there, and I had to use that at least 5 times, and then I just continued to reach for it and totally forgot about this, and then I didn't even have this in front of me. Like, I have fixed my like makeup space here in my new apartment, but I just forgot that this was in a project, so I didn't have it with my other project pan items. So hopefully we can have a few uses at least on that one until the next update. But I think it is pretty hard pressed, so I don't think it will have pan in it though. It's a little bit of a shame. I don't like to have shades more than 2, like 3 maybe months tops in this project, but sometimes that's the way it goes. And then we have the Christmas Eve palette. It's such a nice palette. And I chose the shade Slivery Dreams. And oh, this is such a nice shade. I think it is the best shade in here. Maybe the silver, but this one is up there. I would like to actually finish it. This with a silver. Oh, it's beautiful. As you can see, I have pan. I have used this 6 times as of the last update, and then I used it 5 more times for a total of 11 times to hit pan on it. And I think I had used it a couple of times more in another project before. So we do have another pan in here, and I will actually put this in a project to finish it, I think, because this is one of the few Odin's Eye shades that I feel like I want to finish in total. Like, there are so many shades in Odin's Eye that are either matte, which is like they're hard pressed. They're pigmented and hard pressed. So I don't think I will almost ever, well, maybe at some point, you know, I will finish a matte shade. But even the shimmer shades, I feel like they're, yeah, they're just not everyday shades, and this is. So I will use this a lot in fall, I think, together with my Silver from my Panda palette. I think that would work. Well, I know that works because I have used it once and it was gorgeous, and I want to just continue to do that throughout the fall. And maybe, I don't think I will use it up soon, or maybe even this year, but I definitely want to expand that pan a lot. So that one is rolling out with 11 uses on it. And then we come to the single, which I just wanted to use 1 to 3 times. Like I said, I don't know what rule I have anymore. I think I said last time that if I just use the singles at least once, I'm happy with that. But I am going to roll in another one every time anyway, so maybe the goal is unnecessary, but I at least want to use them because that's my goal, you know? So I chose this Catrice single, and it's called Every Eye's Darling. And I like this shade. However, I did happen to drop it. So I just pressed it in with my finger again. I haven't done a proper repressing session with this one, but yeah, I do like this one. It's like a one and done shade almost. Yeah, I like it. I could definitely see myself using that one more. So we are going to roll in a single as well, and then we have the bronzer. I have to check how many times I've used it because I have used it a fair amount of times. I've used it 23 times for a total of 86 times in this project. And I think it was totally new when I rolled it in. It's from Revolution. It's the Vacation bronzer. So this is how it looks now. And as you can see, there's basically no difference. The ring hasn't appeared more, you know. I feel like I could hit pan at any point, as well as, you know, having it here forever and never hitting pan. I have no idea. I really don't know. It only has 2 grams, which is a lot in makeup. Like 2 grams is not little, but still 2 grams is not a full size. And I've had it here since the beginning of the year. So I guess that's my wish right now, to actually hit pan on that before the end of the year. That would be nice. This next one though, I have no hope to finish or to hit pan on until the end of the year. It's the Pixie by Petra Duo Blush. It's more of a highlighter or a blush topper. I happened to smash this in the floor at one point, and then I just mixed them together because I used them together anyway. It's a good blush topper. However, when I smashed this, I realized how deep it was, and I don't know if I've seen a makeup product with such a deep pan. I mean, I have used it. I used it 13 additional times for a total of 49 times. And I can almost see no difference at all. So I don't really know what to say about this one. This will just, at least I will get a lot of use out of it until the end of the year. And then we'll just roll something else in if this continues. I do like having face products to work on, and I really, really like the idea of having a pan in everything. Of course, that will be a really really hard goal since I am getting new things and stuff, but yeah, it's so much fun to hit pan on things. Anyway, those were all of the shades. So we are going to pick one eyeshadow that I have already randomized from a whole collection, one palette I will randomize with you guys, and then we'll also draw a new single. So I have all of my singles in this little minion bag. So let's start with that one. I will just do this. Oh, it's a loose pigment. I've never used these because these really intimidate me. I don't know how to use these. So please let me know in the comment section down below, how do you use these loose pigments? Do you do you pour them out on something and then use it with a brush? Do you use it with your finger? Do you mix them with something? I really don't know how to use these, and I got this in a declutter pile like a long time ago, and I've never used them. I think I decluttered one of them, and then I have like 2 silvers because I love silver. But yeah, let me know how to use this because I need to use it at least once and get some kind of feel for it. But that's a fun one actually, because I would like to know how to use it. I feel a little bit creative when I use new things and I have to kind of figure them out. So that's good. Then I'm going to show you the randomized shade, and that comes from Style London or Style London. I don't know. It's the Eden Square palette. I chose the shade number 6. Which is this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This red one. Oh, we're going to swatch it. Look at that. It's actually not too bad for this time of year, but I do have something similar that I want to hit pan on this month in my Level Up project pan. But this is more red, and I have been getting into reds a lot lately. So yeah, I don't think it's as bad as I thought when I saw it. So yeah, I can work with that. And the last shade comes from a palette which I have not randomized yet. So hold on to your hats and we'll randomize together. Makeup Revolution Reloaded. It looks like this. So this is kind of a happy palette. It's like a pinky palette, if you will. And yeah, look at that. I'm actually happy that I got this. However, I don't know what to pick. Oh, this is so exciting. This is totally new. I haven't used it at all, actually. So what to use, what to choose? I am drawn to this like dusky pink shade here. It's shimmer. But it's a little bit like, it's not too pink, if you know what I mean. Or I could go with like one of these mattes, like these pinks here. But that would take a long time to hit pan on. My Level Up palette is one of these palettes from Revolution. So I know that the mattes are pretty hard to hit pan on. So I think I should go with a shimmer. This one is really nice. It reminds me of that Slivery Dreams shade from the Christmas Eve palette. But I don't think I want to use that one because it also reminds me of a shade I want to hit pan on in another project. Let's see how this swatches. Oh, okay. This is not too pink, actually. It's more of an orange or a champagne-y shimmer. So I don't think I should go with that one, actually. Good thing that I swatched it, though. Could go with this. Maybe this kind of marbled shade. Okay, so it's a lot more light shimmery shade, which would work well, but my that palette is almost only like light shimmer, so maybe I shouldn't go for that. Okay, let's see how these pinks look like. So this is how the pinks look like, and I think I will actually go with a light pink, because I think that could be a good blending out shade, and I don't have mattes in my palette. Okay, so I do have 2 shimmers, 1 matte, which is the vintage one, the white one from Tarte's Pro, and I think I will hit pan on that. So I think it's good to choose a matte, actually. So I am going to go with the light pink shade right here. And let's swatch that underneath the red shimmer. These will not go together. Maybe this is a bad idea, but yeah, I just feel like I want variation. And this light pink I can use for an everyday look. That's how I'm thinking. So let's swatch the other shades that are left. It's actually a lot more pink when I swatch it. I forgot about that. So it looks like that. So maybe these two could go well together. And then of course we have the white. I don't know if it will even show up, but let's see. Oh yeah, it did. Now it's pigmented. And then of course I have the face product as well. Oh, right. Maybe I should try a little bit of this one, the single one. I will just pour it out on my finger a little bit and swatch. Ooh, it is a nice one though. It's like a sheer shimmery something. It is pretty nice. So I hope I can use it. And yeah, I do like this color story actually. I think I can do a few different things with this. I really hope you can catch those shades in the light because it is pretty hard to show in the camera how they look, but yeah, that's it. That is it, and I am pretty excited about this new color story. Let me know what you think. And that's it for this update for Pan Those Eyeshadows / Pan in Everything. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye!